Fair use, reaction, blackmail advice TV. We in the building. Let's go.
Ringo TV.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Blackmail Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo. We are in the building for another one. Top of the morning, we got some information that we got to cover right now. Oh yeah. Kendra G is in the news. Yeah, that's right. As you get the notifications and you enter the stream, make sure you get the likes up on the video to keep the engagement up. Top of the morning. So what exactly is going on? Well, I'm glad you asked that question. Kendra G is in the news right now for using shaman language on all men who react to her videos. Oh yeah. Kendra G is upset because men are reacting, sharing commentary and criticism. This is a woman that's supposed to be in the media. But she was caught on camera on one of her broadcasts, shaming men. This is a woman who have a dating show that became popular. And normally this affects only black people. This don't affect white people. I've done my research. This doesn't affect white people at all. We have a lot to talk about. I want to talk about this issue. I want to be I'm not sure if I'm the only content creator that pretty much is doing this. Maybe nobody is talking about this right now, but I'm going to share my commentary about this issue. This issue goes way deep. And if you hear any particular noise or anything like that, some work is being done in the area, all right? Now, again, as you come into the stream, click the like button one time so I don't have to stop. If you don't want me to stop and have to go through an education session on clicking the like button, click the like button, keep the engagement up. That way I can flow fluently without no interruption. Now, that being said, if you're joining in on the show, top of the morning, Kendra G uses shaman language on men who react to her videos. She was on one of her shows and a guest came in, a caller came in looking for a date, an old woman who have children that are in the ages of 30 and 40. But she's on the Kendra G show looking for a date. Oh yeah, we're gonna react to that as well later on. But more importantly, Kendra G got upset when the caller made it clear that her ex or something like that she, visited his home or something along those lines. And this particular woman said that her ex or whatever, he don't watch her show. But like she didn't know that he watches her show, right? Something along those lines. But he wasn't watching her show. He was watching someone else do a commentary reaction on it. Now, the reason why I got to make this particular live stream here is because I also do reaction videos with Kendra G content. So when she say what she says, you have to understand that that's going out. She took a shot to all men using shaman tactics, shaman language, and so forth. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen to what she had to say, and then I'm going to take you through the problem that we see here and how unprofessional Kendra G is. Now, as of today, I lost all respect for Kendra G. Like all respect. All respect. Because what I notice here is this, and this is a problem that we have to address with black people as a whole. Now, most of you that watch my content, I talk about how as black people, we are like a bunch of crabs in a barrel. We don't want to see no one have no sort of success. We don't want to help one another. We don't want to do nothing. We want everything to ourselves. What I see in Kendra G in this particular clip is the same spirit that I seen in Kevin Samuels. the same exact spirit of Kevin Samuels. Now, I'm not a fan of Kevin Samuels. Those of you who know that I'm not a Kevin Samuels fans. One of his detractors and critics. At the same time, what I've noticed about Kevin Samuels when he was here, Kevin Samuels rose to fame pretty fast. And in the process of him growing to a certain level, his content became very popular on social media. And with success and with popularity and clout comes people making reaction videos. So what I noticed in the community is that a lot of creators would go to his Instagram, pull content from his Instagram, take it to YouTube, make a reaction video, right? And Kevin Samuels used to get upset about that. He used to say, oh, they're using my content. They're stealing my content. And the problem with this, and we're going to get into the footage shortly, but I have to lay down the foundation so that you can understand the important information at hand. So Kevin Samuels would get upset that people were using his content. And what he was doing is he was walking around YouTube reporting people's platforms that use his content, not understanding the fair use doctrine. Let's get into that. Now, let's study something for a second here, because again, we got a lot to talk about. We're going to break this thing down, and I'm going to show you how unprofessional Kendra G is. I lost all respect for her, fam. Like, seriously. According to the fair use doctrine, it goes on like this, because I have to make this very clear for people that don't understand, because we have a lot of people that are not educated. Being that Kendra G is into media, she interviewed different celebrities. She's into radio. She have an Instagram. She recently started becoming popular on YouTube by bringing her show to YouTube. So she's gaining a lot of traction. So with that traction comes a lot of pride, a lot of arrogance. People begin to get full of themselves, and they start to crap on everybody else around them. This is what I see. And this is the same exact thing that Kevin Samuels did. One of the things that stood out about Kevin Samuels that I literally did not appreciate was the fact that he didn't understand basic law. He didn't understand media. He was growing pretty fast, but he didn't understand fair use doctrine. He didn't understand that as a content creator, if you're popular, people will talk about you. If you have a show, people will talk about it. If you have anything that's going on in media, people are going to talk about it. If Brittany Renner is doing something crazy, it's going to be all over YouTube. It's going to be all over WorldStar. It's going to be all over Instagram. It's going to be all over Twitter. That is how we get the stories out. Creators are news reporters. Creators are influencers. And when we see something, we have a right to share our commentary and criticism on it. But the way Kendra G disrespected men, literally put her in a category of Kevin Samuels. And that's how I see her now. I lost literally all respect for her. Because see, here's the thing, and I give credit where credit is due. Her dating show is popular. At the same time, Kendra G, you must understand that creators all over social media, right? They have a right to react to you. You do know that. You know that already. You're into radio. You're supposed to know that. But see, this is what happened. You got so inflated in your pride that now you start to crap on people now. And you're supposed to be someone that is using a platform for dating. But how can you help these people when it comes to dating, when you're disrespecting all men? I don't appreciate that. Somebody had sent me the video in question, and let me also make this very clear too to anybody that send me any sort of videos or anything like that. When you send me information, any video clips, make sure you send timestamps so that it can make matters easy for me when I have to go and look up the material and find what I need to find. So I had to go take the video and actually look through it to find where she said what she said so I can actually report on this. Kendra G don't have basic education on social media to understand the rights of others. First of all, Kendra G, let me make something clear to you. Nobody's stealing your content. Nobody is robbing you of anything. You just don't understand the basics of social media. So allow me to educate you in case you don't know. According to the banner that's on the screen that I pretty much designed, right? This has the basic understanding of laws. Number one, every Kendra G broadcast that she publicized on YouTube, Instagram, and so forth is not copywritten. It's not registered with the Library of Congress, right? None of it, right? Listen, because you're talking to somebody that's been on YouTube since 2006. I'm not new to this, so I'm giving you a good education. So to all of the Kendra G followers and supporters, go send her this video so she get a basic instructions on how things work so that she don't play herself in these YouTube streets. Because the same smoke that I gave Kevin Samuels, you will get. Be mindful of that. Do you understand me? Let's get back to class now. According to the image on the screen, and I have to make this very publicly clear because a lot of people don't understand how these people are and how they work. They're very devilish and very full of themselves, and they don't want no one else to be able to share any of their thoughts. They want to control the narrative. They don't want no one else to have a voice. And this is what I see. So we're going to nip this in the bud right away. Yeah. All of Kendra G's content that is on YouTube, on Instagram, and anywhere is not copywritten with the Library of Congress. She didn't mail off anything to get it copywritten. It's not a product being sold in stores. There is no copyright on record with no docket number nowhere in sight. Do you understand me? Now, with that being said, there is a clause within the copyright law called fair use. This is something all creators must understand before talking crap on social media. It goes as follows. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce. Let's stop right there. Reproduce. Let's stop right there. Now, you know, the BW is always talking about how educated she is, how knowledgeable she is, but she's not really educated on the understanding of life when it comes to laws. They don't understand that. So what I want you to understand about copyright laws, what I want you to understand about fair use and everything else is this. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce. Now, in the situation that we have here, Kendra G is basically shaming all black men, any man, primarily black men, that react to her content, that share any sort of commentary and criticism. She's in her feelings about this because the way I saw her in this video clip, it literally made me lose all respect for her. There is nothing she can say at this point that can redeem herself from what was said. It's unprofessional. It's unbecoming of anybody in media. It's so disrespectful. Woman, you should be ashamed of yourself. That is not professional. And we're going to talk about it. Right? Now, let's get back into class now. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. But now, Kendra G is not even a copyright holder. So this don't even apply to her. Do you understand me? Because, you know, a lot of times on social media, content creators post things and they all of a sudden be like, well, this is my content. Okay, yeah, you're the creator. We understand that. But understand the law. People can use your material if they reproduce new content that is transformative in nature. You see, when a content creator do reactionary videos, they have literally transformed the original content into something totally new. That's why people like my reaction videos. Whether I'm reacting to Kendra G videos, whether I'm reacting to Melly Monaco, whether I'm reacting to Melanie King, it doesn't matter who I'm reacting to. When I do a reactionary video, it's transformative in nature and it's 100% better than the original. Because I'm talented in what I do. Right? Now, I don't see my likes going up. We had 68 likes and only 130. So now we're gonna have to stop the show to wait for everybody to get those likes up. So y'all sit there and wait. We're gonna just wait for y'all to get those likes up. We're not playing games here. So y'all figure it out. Get my likes up. I'm not here to play games. Y'all here sitting down listening now. Get my damn likes up.
Money, power, money in my pocket.
And you could leave too. If you mad, you could leave. I don't really care.
Lights on now. Yeah. Money, making money. Niggas be looking at me. Rolling on the block, man, I'm getting paper. Rolling. Looking at me, I'm looking so fly. All of these niggas, they looking at me, man, wishing to die.
Get those likes up.
Car, man, I'm getting paper.
We not moving forward.
Out here, man, they want this nigga. Rolling. Niggas be holding out.
Yeah.
Don't wanna give a nigga his.
They don't wanna give me my flowers.
Boss, see me flexing on the road.
Get the likes up.
Window down, top down, shades on, blinged out, ringed out, designer on, nigga looking fly. How could you hate on a nigga that be through is doing well? Mad niggas ain't up in jail. Niggas mad because I'm doing well. All time and I'm smelling good. Niggas out here up in the hood. All day I'm popping.
Get the likes up.
BK I'm rapping. Niggas out here half stepping. Niggas talking, they bitching up. Money. Online they trolling.
You wasting your time.
Lights on.
Get the likes up.
People
get the likes
everywhere,
up.
Everywhere. Yeah, I'm rolling in the top, chilling in the drop. Making money, man, I'm doing this non-stop. Rolling, hot, and I'm top now. BK, I'm rapping, niggas out here half-stepping. Speeding through the night, yeah, we gon' fly. Roll the window down, make the music play. Rolling through the hood with the top down.
Y'all think I'm playing?
Making money,
get my damn likes up. Bunch of haters. Always playing this game every day.
Where all the ladies at? Going up and I be flipping in. Came out and I be ripping in. Ripping down with that top down. Rolling with my windows down. Spinning rims. Rolling out. Lights on. Money here. Looking fly. Dressing up. Shades on. Looking good. Rolling.
Y'all still playing around with those likes. Get those likes up. We're not playing. We're not moving forward till those likes get up. I'm not playing games. And look, you could get mad and you could leave. I really don't care. I'm here to do business. When y'all come into this stream, fam, on my platform, y'all better get them damn likes up and stop playing. If not, you can go ahead and leave. I really don't care. But we're going to get those likes up, right? So now, get them likes up. We're not playing. That's right. Y'all messing up the show. I'm trying to speak some truth here. Y'all playing games with the damn likes. Y'all interrupting my flow. Y'all want to hear the information, but y'all don't want to get the engagement up? Nah. Get the damn likes up. We're going to do this all the time. We're not playing. I'm not playing. You can leave. You can unsubscribe. I don't care. I'm running a whole live stream right here. You're seeing me live and direct. Them damn likes up and stop playing. If you ain't here to hear no truth, leave. Facts. You gonna get my engagement up. Everybody wanna be spectators, but nobody wanna support the streams. Nah, Get my likes up. I ain't like these other guys on YouTube. Get them damn likes up. Once we hit 120, then I'm continuing. Period. See how long it takes for people to get some likes up, fam? Do you see how long it takes? Look, do you see how long it takes for people to just click a like button, bro? I gotta go through all of this just to get people to click a like button, bro. This just goes to show how wicked society is, bro. Here I am doing a show trying to drop some real truth on what's going on. People want to hear me, but they don't want to click the like button. It take all of that time for people to click a button. Every day I got to go through this when I go live. Every single day. What are you here for? Just unsubscribe and go. What are you here for? Like, what are you viewing me for at this time in the morning? If you're not clicking the like button, what are you here for? What are you here for? You don't want to click the button. You don't want to show no support to the show, but you want to hear me. Does that make sense? See, I don't care. You can leave. If you have a problem, you can go. Click, look, let me make it easy for you. Click unsubscribe and stop viewing me forever. Don't view me no more. See how easy that was? Go ahead, do it. Because I get a lot of people, I'm unsubscribing. Then go. I'm trying to do a live stream. We need the engagement to be up. Y'all love supporting all these female platforms. Y'all support them all day. All they got to do is show some cleavage, some breasts. You ready to support. You click the like button, you super chat, you give them all the support they need. All they got to do is put a filter on their face and looks pretty and smooth. You ready to support, right? What are you here for if you don't want to hear the truth? Click the like button. As soon as you come into the stream, click the like button. Bro, all you concerned with is likes and views. That's right, because YouTube is about likes and views. In case you're dumb and you don't understand that, people post content because they want people to view the content. Do you understand me? So enough with the dumb, stupid comments. It makes no sense. My point is pretty simple. If you're not here to support the streams, leave. What are you wasting your time here for? You got a bunch of other channels you can go to. Go over there and waste your time. If you're here and you're viewing what I'm talking about, click the like button to keep the engagement up so more people could come to the stream so they can hear what we're saying. Don't get mad with me for telling people to click the like button. I'm doing my job. I'm trying to perform the live stream. When I'm speaking and I don't see my engagement up, that's disrespectful to me, fam. Because I'm putting in work. You sitting there enjoying everything, but you ain't clicking the like button? And yet I'm literally giving you information on what's going on. Every time we do this, I gotta stop. And now people gotta listen for 20 to 30 minutes of me talking about clicking a like button. This is very, very annoying to have to keep going through this with adults. But if it's a female and all she shows is some cleavage and a pretty face, the likes will be at 1,000 views already. Think about that. And again, if you're upset and you're in your feelings and you're angry because of what I'm talking about, click the unsubscribe button. Leave. Stop viewing me. Do yourself that favor, please. That way you don't have to be here, right? But if you're a subscriber and you claim that you here to support, but you ain't clicking that like button, fam, that's bad. That mean that you're an agent, a spy, someone who just want to listen to hear what I got to say, and then you run back tattletaling. A talebearer. Those kind of people, right? Now, in case you're joining in on the stream, We're talking about Kendra G uses shaming language on men who react to her videos. We were talking about the laws that govern fair use, copyrights, and so forth. I recently seen a clip that was sent to me of Kendra G disrespecting men. And I don't appreciate that. And that's why we got to talk about this. As an influencer content creator, my job and business is to report, react, and do commentary on different issues. That's what I do. And I'm very good at it. It's a skill that many people just don't have, right? Now, continuing back on where we were pretty much speaking on, we was talking about copyright laws and different things governing fair use and so forth. I made it very clear that all of Kendra G's uploads on YouTube, live streams, and so forth are not copywritten material. She did not spend any money to register each live stream file with the Library of Congress every single time she do a show. Nobody does that. That would be insane. You would just be throwing money away. That would be the most dumb thing to ever do. So nobody's uploads or live streams is copywritten. This is why when you have creators, right, doing stupid stuff like filing copyright claims against other creators, this is why they always get thrown out. You know why? Because you don't have a copyright. And then what's going to happen if you abuse the YouTube system, your channel will be terminated for abusing the system. This is what happened with Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels was so popular in his rise on YouTube fame that other creators were doing reactions to his comments, to his videos. He was getting upset about that. He didn't want nobody else to eat. He wanted everything to himself. Kevin Samuels wanted everything to himself. And because of that, he was walking around YouTube reporting creators, claiming that they are using his material because it's copywritten. But none of his material was copywritten. None of it. He makes live streams. These are not copyrighted. Listen, everything you post on, do anybody actually read YouTube's terms? When you post anything on YouTube, people can use your material to react to. The only thing people cannot do on YouTube is this, and listen carefully. The only thing people can't do on YouTube is this. Take your video, the entire video, and mirror it on their platform. They can't do that. You can't mirror someone's video. And there's a lot of creators that do that. Now, under those circumstances, if somebody took Kevin Samuels' material and mirrored it on their platform, that would be a violation. Why? Because they never shared no commentary. They never shared no criticism. They didn't speak. They didn't share no information. They just took the video and mirror it on their page to benefit off of the material, but they didn't put in no work. You see that? Now, when it comes to the work that I'm doing right here, I'm doing commentary reactions, which mean you take a video, whether it's a portion, whether it's the whole video, it doesn't matter. If you can take that video, transform that entire video into something that is transformative in nature, meaning you broke down the whole video, line upon line, word for word, and you shared commentary, criticism, comedy, laughter, whatever you did, that is an entirely new project. For some reason, Kendra G don't understand that. So we're dealing with this early in the morning. We got to deal with this. We got to nip it in the bud, because here's the thing. Because I'm doing this, you're going to have a lot of other male content creators that are going to make now reactions off of what I'm saying here. And after I finish here, I'm going to actually link the actual source video in the description for all of you brothers on YouTube, so that you can literally look at that video and do your own version of this, so that we could bring awareness to the fact of how Kendra is shaming black men, shaming us brothers for reacting to her video. See, this is the issue that I had with Kevin Samuels. The issue I had with Kevin Samuels is that he became so popular that when other brothers started to react to his videos, he started to hate on those brothers by saying, oh, y'all stealing my material. Nobody's stealing your material. If I do a reactionary video to your video, it just shows that your video is popular and people want to hear about what others think of it. That's how media works. That's how social media works. If that wasn't the case, news reporters, news stations, oh, they wouldn't be able to use nobody's content. You see, whenever something happens, the media is able to have a clip. They'll show your Instagram. They'll show your videos. They'll do whatever they got to do to report on whatever it is. Do you understand me? So as a radio host, as a woman who's in media, to do what you did on your show is so disrespectful. You embarrassed yourself. You lost all credibility. I'm talking about, I'm the guy that, when I seen Melanie King start her dating show, I was like, wow, she's copying off of Kendra G. I made a video saying, yo, Melanie King something is copying off of Kendra G. Y'all remember that video? Because Melanie King pretty much copied the whole dating style dating show platform. And at the end of the day, she could do whatever she want to do. If her show end up becoming better than Kendra G's, then so be it. But at the end of the day, I made a video about that. And then once I did that, fam, I kid you not, once I did that, it's like somebody sent the video to Kendra G and she pretty much went and started a whole YouTube on that same issue. A whole YouTube on that. And guess what? After that happened, it's like, okay, now she's on YouTube doing her thing. And it's like, oh, it's a competition between her and Melanie King on whose show is actually better than the other. And obviously Kendra is winning the battle because, you know, Kendra G's show obviously is better organized. She do a better job with her show, respectfully. See, notice something about me, fam. I can give people credit. I can give people, their flowers and so forth. But one thing I don't appreciate is when people become so full of themselves and high mighty that they don't want to see no one else eat. They want everything to themselves. And this is what messed up Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels created enemies without even thinking about what he was doing. Like, why would you do that? If your show is popular and people are doing reactions to it, that's a compliment to you. But you don't see it that way. You took shots at men saying, oh, y'all need to create your own lane. Fam, I've already been had a lane. Do you understand me? Doing reaction videos is a lane. Nobody's talking about you. The only reason we're talking about you now, Kendra, is because you are shaming men. That was in your place. You're out of place doing that. You should have kept it business. But instead, you're coming after creators. Wrong move. Because now the spotlight's on you. See, first we're doing reactions on the guests that is coming to the shows. Because people want to hear what we got to say. You took that personal. And you took personal shots at us brothers. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play the tape. But before I do that, I want to clean up this particular mess here by sharing more on this copyright thing, because I need for people to understand this, fam. This is very important. And again, make sure you keep the likes up on the video. Now, it goes on and it says federal law allows citizens to reproduce, which means if there is copywritten material and you want to share commentary, criticism, or whatever the case is, it must be reproduced, right? Distribute or exhibit portions of copywritten motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder, which means content creators do not have to call, text, DM Kendra G and say, hey, Kendra, could I please have permission to do a reactionary video with your video? I don't have to react, or I don't have to ask you for your permission. I don't have to do that. I don't have to kiss your behind and say, Kendra, please, could I have permission to do a reactionary video off your stuff? No, I don't need permission. And Kendra, you know that already. You know that, right? Now, and this is just for the people that are not educated, because it seems like Kendra G is not educated in this. She knows this already, right? Now, it says, without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. and is allowed, listen to what it's allowed for purposes of criticism, right? Notice that. Criticism, which means we can criticize your guests, we can speak about them, we can share our commentary, we can react, because it all falls under fair use. Now, it goes on and it says criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which means I can make jokes, I can make a mockery of you, I can have comedy, humor, I can have all of that going on under fair use. Why? Because that is the law. Now, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't, notice that, people, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 USC 107. Now, that being said, any content creator on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, if you don't know the basics of what I just shared there, get off social media, because you're gonna only embarrass yourself. Now, listen, if any of you brothers wanna do reactionary videos to Kendra, you don't need her permission, you can do what the hell you wanna do. There's nothing she could do about it. And guess what? If she abuses, listen to me carefully, because a lot of people don't read the fine print in YouTube. If she abuses the YouTube system in any way to try to prevent you from exercising your First Amendment rights, to exercise your freedom of speech, to exercise your fair use of commentary or criticism, she will lose her entire platform. I've seen this happen to people. Listen, this was about to happen to Kevin. That's why he stopped that. If any of you noticed this, when Kevin Samuels was here and everybody was using his material, making videos, you notice he stopped. You know why? Because YouTube got on his case. He got that letter from YouTube. Remember when I was telling you, fam, that if any of y'all have issues with Kevin Samuels, contact me so I can show y'all what to do so you can report him and make YouTube understand that he's violating your rights when it comes to fair use. You got a right to share commentary about anything you see on social media. If somebody got a problem with that, that's their issue. If you don't want nobody talking about you, get off of social media. Period. Don't come on social media talking. Listen, if Kendra have guests that come on her show, you can talk about those guests because she brought them on the show. Now, we're going to play this tape right now so you can hear what she had to say. All of y'all ready? Make sure those likes is up. I don't like the way those likes are looking. We're going to have to take another break because y'all playing games. It's 324 people in here at this time of the morning. Only 222 likes. That's disrespectful, fam. I don't like the way this is looking. Fam. This is not looking right. We need those likes to get up, fam. I'm not moving forward to those likes to get up. Y'all not gonna see everything and hear everything, and y'all not helping me out? No, I'm providing you content. Not only that, I provided you education about copyright laws. I gave you education about the fair use doctrine. I gave you literally a host of information. And you ain't getting the likes up on the video? We're gonna wait. We're gonna have to stop the show again. We gotta get those likes up. We're not playing games here. Y'all playing around. I'm not playing. Y'all playing these games. We're not playing this. Nope. Get my likes up. I'm trying to get the information out there. Nah. Get those likes up. This is the second break I gotta take in the show. Y'all keep making me stop because y'all not clicking that like button. Y'all wanna be nosy. But don't wanna support the stream? Nah. Get the likes up. They looking at me all day. Get the likes up. Looking at me, I'm looking so fly. Get the likes up. Looking at me, man, wishing to die. Chilling in my car, man, I'm getting paper. All of these bitches out here, man, they want this nigga. This is the second break I have to take because people playing games to the likes. Holding out. Don't wanna give a nigga his flowers. They don't wanna give me my flowers. See me flexing on the road. Yeah. Window down, top down, shades on, bling down. Oh yeah, it's definitely sad. Designer on, nigga looking fly. How could you hate on the nigga that be doing? All they doing is hating. Niggas they up in jail. Niggas mad because I'm doing well. All time and I'm smelling good. I'm spitting mad game. All day I'm popping. Bodies they dropping. BK I'm rapping. Niggas BK I'm rapping. Niggas talking they bitching us. Online they trolling. Lights on.
drip where people stare everywhere, everywhere.
Oh, they staring all right.
In the top, chilling in the drop, making money, man. I'm doing this non-stop, rolling, hot.
And you could get mad and you could leave too.
Rapping, niggas out here half stepping, speeding through the night, yeah, window fly.
This is the best reactionary channel on YouTube. Ain't nobody else putting in this work. Nobody. Yeah.
Rolling through the hood with the top down.
Notice how long they taking to get the likes up.
Making that sound pop.
Y'all gonna wait.
Where the ladies at? Where the ladies at? Where the ladies at? Where all the ladies at? Going up and I be flipping in. Came out and I be ripping in. Ripping down that top down. Rolling with my windows down. Spinning rims. Rolling out. Lights on. Money here. Looking fly. Dressing up. Shades on. Looking good. Rolling.
We gonna wait. I'm not moving forward till my likes get up. You can get mad, you can leave, you can unsubscribe, I don't care. Do what you gotta do. Oh yeah. Y'all can leave, y'all can unsubscribe, y'all can do what y'all wanna do, I don't care. Y'all gonna respect my time. Get mad, I'm unsubscribing, leave, I don't care. We're gonna wait. Putting out all this information, putting all of this work in, people taking all this time to click the like button. Why are you here for? What are you here for? A waste of time. Remember, you wasting your time being here. Because if you're not clicking that like button, I'm not moving forward with the show. So you make your choice. You can leave. Because once you leave, then we'll resume. And then when you come back and I see the engagement is not up, we're gonna go back on another break. So keep it up. Let's go. Get them damn likes up. Y'all think this is a game. I'm not playing. And this is only black people that do this, fam. Trust me. All they do is hate. I don't care. Get mad. Putting in work. The more you hit the like button, the more people show up. All the haters are getting mad and they just leaving. 42 minutes in and I can't even get into the meat of the message. Why? Because people playing with the engagement. Maybe they have reading problems, I don't know. Maybe they don't understand English. Habla inglés. Habla We starting right back at 300 likes. Y'all could get mad, cry. You know what I'm saying? I'm unsubscribing. I don't care. None of that stuff bother me. I don't care about that stuff no more. Nope. At 300 likes, we could resume. That's it. I'm giving you a show. Give me my likes. That's the second break we had to take. The second break we had to take to get these likes up. And you had a bunch of people, I'm leaving. I'm unsubscribing. I don't care. Because you're still here. You're still here. You unsubscribe, but you're still watching me. That's crazy. You know that, right? That's insane. Well, you're all about likes. Yes, I'm all about likes. I'm a content creator. That's how we grow. That's how the algorithm moved the video through the algorithm. That's why. Yeah. So when you don't click the like button, you're disrespecting my stream. You're disrespecting my time. You're getting what you need by listening, but I'm not getting what I need. That's not a fair deal, fam. Yeah, but You caused people to leave the stream. No, I didn't cause people to leave the stream. I caused the trolls and the freeloaders and leeches to leave the stream. But they'll be back. They always find their way through the cracks to come back. Now, let's hear what Kendra G had to say. Now that we understand basic law, now that we understand fair use, and we understand all these different things, again, if you're a creator, I will supply the link to the original source video so that if you want to do your own commentary and reaction on what Kendra had to say about black men and her shaming language, right? You can pretty much do that on your platform, because what she did was terrible. It was unprofessional. It proves that there's a serious disconnect between men and women. And there's a lot of hate amongst our people. It's like with black people, they want to shine and they don't want no one else to benefit off of anything. It's like they want everything to themselves. They want to control everything. That was Kevin Samuels' downfall. That's why he's not here no more. And you know what's so funny about this craziness? Kevin Samuels had a problem with people that reacted to his videos, but yet he was cool and friends with Media Tutorials and Reviews, who is another content creator that do reaction videos. And the thing is, Media Tutorials did reviews on Kevin Samuels' content, but Kevin Samuels didn't have a problem with him. He only had problems with people that made content that wasn't in his so-called club. Anyway, let's pretty much hear what she had to say so that we can find out what's going on now, because this right here is very, very telling, very, very disrespectful. Again, I lost all respect for Kendra G. I was one that supported her stream. I even recommended to a lot of you to watch her broadcast with a show of a 1. Just so that we have this for the record. With a show of a 1 in the chat. How many times have I bigged up Kendra G's show, told people to watch her show, told everybody that she have a great dating show and everything else? How much times did I give her her flowers publicly on my platform? So for her to disrespect men the way she did, I'm totally turned off by that. Lost all respect for her at this point. I see her as just another Kevin Samuels that disrespect people because they rise to a certain level. Look, Kendra, look. Hey, you doing your thing with your show? It's popular. It is what it is. But the way you displayed yourself dissing brothers like that, fam, you lost all respect with me. I don't support your broadcast no more. I can't recommend people to say that you're cool or anything. I don't think you're a cool person, fam. I see you as a man hater, a woman who literally look at men with a lot of vitriol. Like there's something going on there, because what you said is typical of the same shaming tactics brothers hear from women all day. Let's listen to this thing, fam. Hear what she had to say. Check this out.
I've been married before.
Are your kids by your ex-husband?
No, they're not. Thank God. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I went to his house one day and I thought he would never watch your show. He wasn't watching your show, but he was watching the guy that commentates after the show.
Now notice that this woman said that she visited her ex house. She didn't know that he watches Kendra's show. But she didn't watch Kendra's show on Kendra's platform. He was watching a reaction video of somebody that was sharing commentary about Kendra's show. Now, I don't know who she's talking about. There's a lot of people on YouTube that do reaction videos to Kendra's show all the time. I do reaction videos as well as other brothers do reactionary videos. But let's hear what she had to say. Check it out.
So I gotta be nice.
No, you don't gotta be nice. And I'm getting rid of all these commentators after the show. Listen, you small penis men that be taking my comments, my content, and trying to make a role for yourself. Get your own shit popping.
Oh.
So I've been really, really busy, but people are starting to send me the videos of people. I don't need no commentator after my show. I don't need no commentator after my show. I don't need no commentator after my show.
What?
Okay, you're not necessary. So I'm not going to call you out by name because you would desire that. So just know all you men that are taking my comments, because what happens is y'all only take women. How come y'all not commenting on the men that come on my show?
How many times have I made reactionary videos with the men that she actually have on her broadcast? With a 1 in the chat, how many times you see me react to also men on her broadcast? You see this, brothers? Now notice this. She seemed to have a problem because men are reacting to the women that come on her show. She's upset about that. When she's the one who allowed these women to make a fool of themselves on her show. No different than when Kevin Samuels had women call on his show and people made reaction videos about the women that called on his show. Y'all remember the average at best woman? Everybody made a video about that, right? And what's interesting is I never made a video about that one. That's crazy. I never did a video about the average at best woman. Because I wasn't concerned with her. My issue was Kevin Samuels, right? But notice this. She said, y'all seem to only make videos about women, the women that she have on, not the men. Well, I have bad news for you, Kendra. I also respond to issues with the men. But for some reason, you didn't see that one. Because see, the people who send you clips, those are just haters. Hey, Kendra, look, there's this guy on YouTube. He's making videos about he's making video. Fam, I thought you're busy. If you're busy, why in the world do you have time to be worrying about other content creators? You are in media. You should know that's what we do. Content creators produce content. Just like you have a dating show. You spend time talking to people all day. That's what you do. Right? Let's listen to that again, fam. Let's rewind it back a little bit so we can hear what's going on here. Let me see where we at. Okay, let's go.
That be full of shit.
Listen.
Okay, like, you're not necessary. So I'm not going to call you out by name because you would desire that.
Now, notice this part. She said, I'm not going to call you out by name because you would desire that. I could care less if you call me out or any other creator because I'm not looking for clout off of your name. I do content because I'm a content creator and I do reactionary videos. I'm not looking for you to shout my name out. I'm not looking for none of those type of things. The point is, look at how you're talking. You're saying, oh, you would love for us to shout your name out. Why? Because you think that we want some sort of notoriety off of you. It's not about you. We do reactionary videos about all sorts of different issues all over YouTube. Listen, the reactionary niche on YouTube is a big, big, profitable niche. And you got many creators that do reactions off of all of these different things. Because if this is how you feel, then I could just imagine that's exactly how other female creators feel when we do reactions off of their material. Because you want to be selfish. You don't want no one else to eat. You don't want no one else to shine. You want everything for yourself. You understand? And that's the problem Kevin Samuels had. And you have the same problem, Kendra. You have the same exact problem. You should be ashamed of yourself for this. But let's go.
So just know, all you men that are taking my comments, because what happens is y'all only take women. How come y'all not commenting on the men that come on my show that be full of shit? Y'all only take women. How come y'all not commenting on the men that come on my show that be full of shit? Y'all only take women. How come y'all not commenting on the men that come on my show that be full of shit? I can see if y'all were breaking your brothers down and saying, as a man, you should step up.
Now you're being a hypocrite because now you're saying that if you saw them talking about their brothers, you could see that. So in other words, you don't got a problem really with nobody doing reactionary videos. You just don't like the fact that brothers are doing reactionary videos with the women only. That seems to be bothering you. But why do you care? Why do you care when you're the one inviting these women that you know are full of crap on your broadcast to make themselves look bad, and all we're doing is reacting to it to give people commentary and criticism? How can you be upset with us when you're the one bringing them on? You're the one giving these women a platform to embarrass themselves. You did that, Kendra, not us. Just like with Kevin Samuels, all those women that called in on his show, those women made the choice to come on his broadcast and made themselves look bad. So if you got women that come on your broadcast and they make themselves look bad, just like the crazy lady that was on your broadcast the other day, she have a man up in her house while at the same time looking for a new man. I did not bring her online. You put her on your show because it was buzzing. People took it as a story and they did a reaction to it. How can you have a problem with us men? You're making yourself look bad out here. Let's go.
So let them know right now, any man that takes my comment, my show, my content, to make comments on, they all have small penises.
Wow.
And that's why. Because they have big penises, they be out with their woman.
Wow.
But instead, they got to keep their ass in the house to watch what I'm doing on my show because they was born with a small penis and they can't get no vagina.
Wow. So we're going to resort to high school shaming tactics. So let me get this straight. If a man is doing reactionary videos with your content, that means he have a small wee-wee. Hey, Kendra, look, check this out. No disrespect. But if you want to know if a brother really have that, just hit him up and have a one-on-one. And we can pretty much see, you can pretty much see what that's all about. Like, really? This is where we're going? I thought you're supposed to be a professional. So you mean to tell me that you're so in your feelings that you are using the same shaming tactics that you complain that women use on men? Do you know there's videos of Kendra literally criticizing women that uses shaming tactics on men? And here, lo and behold, she's right here using shaming tactics, saying that if a man do a reactionary video, that somehow he have a little wee-wee. I mean, this is very unprofessional, to say the least. You literally embarrass yourself. And I hope all of social media take a hold of this video clip and run it through WorldStar, run it through Twitter, run it through YouTube, TikTok. I hope everybody, everywhere, I hope it reaches all of the media, the news outlets, all of the big creators. Everybody needs to get a hold of this clip and share their thoughts on it. This is very, very disappointing, very unprofessional that you would go this low. Here you have a woman on the show that is probably in her 60s or 70s looking for a date. That woman that is there is looking for a date. She have a 40-year-old child, whatever you want to call it, like her children. Because, you know, we're going to do a reaction on that as well. She have one that's in the 30s, another one is in her 40s, but she's on Kendra's show looking for a date. Now think about that. A woman that age looking for a date, and you don't expect us to do reactions? That's why men do more reactions with the women. But you got a problem with that. But again, Kendra, I need you to understand something about the law. Listen to me very carefully. It doesn't matter how you feel, because it's called fair use. And it is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of any copyright. And nobody needs your permission to do so. Nobody don't need to ask you. This is not about you. This is about us. So when you talk all this crap about people need to make their own this and make their own lane, I believe they already did. Their lane is doing reactions with your content. That's a whole new lane. And what you're mad about, let me tell you what she's really mad about, fam. What Kendra is really mad about is the fact that this ex-husband of that lady, right, is not watching her show, but instead he's watching someone share commentary and criticism about her material. She want all the attention to herself. She don't want no one else to shine. So she's upset. Oh, I'm going to get rid of all of these commentators. I'm going to get, oh man, anybody that's using my material, they got a small wee-wee. Anybody that's using my material, they don't get no vagina. So if somebody doing reactionary videos, they don't get no vagina now, Kendra, that's where we going with this? And you supposed to be a professional dating coach? Leading women and men together to have relationships? You are talking like this? This kind of language should never come out your mouth as a professional. Never. You understand? Kendra is about 42, 43 years old. I'm 45. So you're supposed to be like a younger sister to me. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. You should be ashamed of yourself. This is embarrassing. This is an embarrassment. When I tell you, listen, when you have a dating show, you're really supposed to be neutral on both sides. You cannot be, oh, I'm taking up for the women, I'm taking up for the men. You cannot be like that. You got to be neutral. But when people are sharing commentary and criticism about your broadcast, you don't come into public and say what you just finished saying. You embarrass yourself. Your entire credibility is destroyed. Nobody gonna take you serious now. You literally ruin your name. Imagine, Ringo TV, Raw, Black Mill Advice TV, have been bigging up Kendra G for the longest. And look at how you're doing us brothers. Look at what you had to say about us brothers, fam. What a disgrace.
Any man that takes my comment, my show, my content, to make comments on, they all have small penises.
Wow.
And that's why. Because they have big penises, they be out with their woman.
Wow. So let me get this straight. So if a male content creator is using your material to share commentary and criticism, he have a small wee-wee. But if he had a big one, he should be out with his woman. So what about you? If you have a dating show all the time, always on Instagram doing dating shows, you're doing that all the time. You're spending a lot of time doing that. Then what that says about you? See, this is why we got to stop playing these games. You're a content creator. I'm a content creator. You have many more content creators on social media. Learn how the ecosystem works. One hand washes another. Both hands washes the face. Look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you how this thing works. And in case you hear any noise, work is being done in the area. Listen, the way the YouTube and social media ecosystem works, it's like money. When you have money, it comes out your hands, go into another person's hands, and it make 8 rounds around in the community, and then it goes elsewhere. When it comes to social media, let's say, for example, Kevin Samuels have a video. Video goes viral. I do a reactionary video sharing my comments on what I don't like about what Kevin Samuels said versus the woman. People see my video. Now others start doing reactions with the same video. Now what happens? The video starts to circulate. Other people start to benefit from that particular video in terms of sharing a different perspective on what's going on in terms of their own personality. In other words, everybody have their own personality on how they see things. So hearing from me and what I think is going to be different from what another person have to say. This is what makes social media great. This is what originally made YouTube fun, is that people can YouTube what they see and literally gain an audience. Kendra want the audience for herself. Let me make something clear to you, fam. When somebody go to your dating show, all they see is you talking and the guests. And then the show is over. But you know what? There's another niche where people want to see not only you talking and the guests, but also someone that is giving their reaction. That is what makes the YouTube ecosystem work. Because when people come to my platform and they hear me talk about Kendra G, guess what happened? Your name is being promoted. Free promotion. Kendra G, Kendra G, Kendra G. But you're so greedy that you want everything to yourself. That is the problem. That's like if I'm doing a Melly Monaco reaction and she get in her feelings. I don't like the fact that all these YouTubers is using my name and you know what I'm saying? Fam, y'all better know the law, fam. Cause y'all playing yourselves. Y'all are creators on social media. Learn to humble yourselves. If you're becoming popular in something, respect the people that are doing the reactions. Those are the people that make you popular. No different when World Star take your video and they put your video out. Listen, let me tell you something. These creators be thinking that they just popular and famous because they're just popular and famous. No, fam, it's not even you. It's the people who keep talking about you. No different than if somebody in the industry do something and we start talking about, we make their name famous. This is crazy, man. But this is what she had to say about men, fam. Let's go.
And they gotta keep their ass in the house to watch what I'm doing on my show because they was born with a small penis and they can't get no vagina.
Wow.
So just know, anytime y'all see somebody taking my content, that's what they are.
Wow.
That's what it is.
Back to you. All right.
Wow. Do you see that, brothers and sisters? This is Kendra G. Unprofessional, disrespectful, claiming that men that do reactions to her content have small wee-wees. And hear this, and they don't get no vajayjay. Oh yeah, that's what she said, fam. That's what she said. Listen, let's get those likes up, fam. We don't want to take a third break. Let's get those likes up, man. Get them likes to at least 400, man. Get them likes to at least 400, fam. So again, Kendra G used shaming language on men who react to her videos. Any man that do reactions to Kendra G videos, this is how she feel about you. She believe you have a small wiener and you don't get no women or vagina. Now, why do women do this? Why do women always have to resort to the shaming tactics? And so the reason why this is so bad, Kendra, is because you have a dating show. Now you just ruin your name, ruin your reputation by doing that. Because now all of the men that are actual supporters of what you do, oh, they're not going to like that. That's not going to sit fly with them. You have totally, listen, not only did you disrespect men that do reactionary videos with your content, but you disrespected men in general. And because we've been hearing stuff like that from modern women so much, you just destroyed your reputation right there. Because now men are going to be like, hold up. This is what you said about the creators that are doing reactions. Hey, Kendra, I wouldn't even known about your show if it wasn't for these content creators making reactions about you. Man, when I tell you the level of arrogance, the level of pride that modern women have, fam, is unbelievable. And this is why we as a people cannot grow, because we are so selfish. This is the problem that I had with Kevin Samuels. He became popular. He didn't want no one else to eat. As creators, we make content. YouTube is a business. People get paid to produce content. She's looking at it like, y'all benefiting off my material, off my name. First of all, we are producing original content that is transformative in nature. Think about this, fam. This entire stream has been streaming now for 1 hour and 7 minutes. That little small clip that I played there is only 2 minutes and 36 seconds. But look at all the information I just finished sharing. Reactionary videos is an entirely new niche. This is not a dating show. This is a reactionary channel where we deal with commentary, criticism, biblical knowledge, commentary, music-related topics, music videos, you name it. We deal with all sorts of videos on this platform. But the way Kendra is going on, she wants everything to herself. And I don't appreciate that. I don't like that. You're selfish. Selfish. You're all about yourself. You're very arrogant, conceited. You figure it's all about you, not realizing that it's we the people that push your name, making your show popular. That's why people pretty much tune in. It's not because of you. It's we the people. This is why they say pride goeth before the fall. Pride. She used shaming tactics on us brothers. To all the brothers, because I know there's a lot of creators that are listening to this live right now. I want all you creators to make a video about this issue. Again, once I finish with the stream, I'm going to put the original video in the description. So you'll be able to take the video, which is from the Instagram, her Instagram, and cut the video clip and do what you need to do. Share your own commentary Let's get the word out. Let's get it to World Star. Let's find out what's going on, because we need the whole entire YouTube community, all of social media, to let the world know how Kendra G feel about men who react to her videos. A dating show. They're supposed to be bringing men and women together. You're going to say stuff like that? Fam, I tell you, man, some people just ruin their entire... Some people can have something good and then ruin it with just a few words. It's crazy.
So, have you ever been married?
Yes, I've been married before.
Are your kids by your ex-husband?
No, they're not. Thank God. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I went to his house one day, and I thought he would never watch your show. He wasn't watching your show, but he was watching the guy that commentates after the show.
Wow. You see that? That's where she got angry at. You see that? Do you see that? She got angry once that woman said what she said. She said, he don't watch your show. He watched another guy's show that do commentary on your show. That could be me. That could be 1,000 of these other guys on YouTube, because I'm not the only one to do Kendra G reactions. There's a lot of people that do these reactions. So when she said what she said, as a creator and influencer, my job as a creator is to make commentary about what she said. That's called business. That's how YouTube works. Right? You think we have 460 people viewing right now because I'm wasting my time? Oh no, they want to hear about this. Let's go.
So I gotta be nice.
No, you don't gotta be nice, and I'm getting rid of all these commentators after the show.
What do you mean by you're getting rid of them? What do you mean by that? What do you mean, Kendra, by you're getting rid of commentators? What do you mean by that? Is that some sort of threat? Are you threatening creators? Are you really going there? Do you understand how many creators are all over YouTube that talk and do commentary on your material? You should never say stuff like, I'm getting rid of. Don't ever do that. See, you never had nobody to check you, but let it be known today that I'm telling you, watch those words. That's very disrespectful to say. You ain't getting rid of nobody. What you need to do is humble yourself, because you got too high. And this is the problem. You have a popular show, people do commentary about it. Rather than you say, wow, so he saw me on somebody else's platform that does reactions or commentary. That's cool. Anyway, let's get back to the dating show. No. Rather than you humbling yourself, you took shots at these brothers because you didn't like that. Because you want everything for yourself. Y'all remember back in the day when Kevin Samuels was getting popular and he wrote a community post? Y'all remember the community post? I remember I made a video with it. Kevin Samuels made a community post saying, he was telling his viewers, anybody that you see using my content, let me know, because he's going to get them off YouTube. And I'm saying to myself, wow, here you got a man growing in popularity. Because of that popularity, people are appreciating his content enough to do videos about it. And rather than him appreciate the newfound fame, he decides to try to silence everybody because he wanted everything for himself, man. That's the worst kind of person, bro. A person that is so selfish that they don't want nobody else to eat. You got smaller platforms that are literally coming up in the YouTube game, right? They're doing reactionary videos because that's what they do. And for some reason, doing reactions about certain creators bring in more viewers. That's business. That's how the YouTube ecosystem works. But for some odd reason, Kendra don't want nobody to benefit off her because she want everything for herself. That's how Kevin Samuels was. He wanted everything to himself. He didn't want no one else to eat. And this is only done with black people. You don't see this with white people. White people can do content. People can do reactions. They don't say nothing. They just let it rock because they understand how business works. But not Negroes. Oh no. You use their material under the fair use doctrine within community guidelines. And they will begin to get upset. Why? Because they see your views go up. Oh, you need to get your own lane. Listen to what she had to say, fam. Let's go.
So, listen, you small penis men that be taking my comments, my content, and trying to make a role for yourself. Get your own shit popping.
Wow.
So, I've been really, really busy, but people are starting to send me the videos of people. I don't need no commentator after my show.
It's not about what you need, woman. It's not about what you need. Who cares what you think? Who cares what you feel? People are going to do what they want to do. This is YouTube. We're creators. Do you understand that? This is not about, we don't work for you. We do our own material. It's called commentary and criticism, where we use material that is transformative in nature and we speak on it. That's the law. That's how things work. It's no different than if I do a video and I share something and somebody take my video and they sit and they got their microphone and they break down my video word for word and share their opinion about what I say. What could I do? Get mad? Oh, you're using my material to get famous. You're using my name to get fame. No, I'm just selfish if I do that because that person has a right to do that. You're just mad because other people are growing and you don't want them to grow. That's horrible. You're into media, woman. You're supposed to know the rules.
I don't need no commentator after my show. I don't need no commentator after my show.
Very disrespectful.
Okay, you're not necessary. So I'm not going to call you out by name.
Basically, you're not supposed to share your thoughts. Basically, you're not supposed to have an opinion. You're not supposed to share nothing. Imagine a world where people can do something and you cannot react to it. Imagine a world like that. You can't share your thoughts, opinions. Do you know how much people only would listen to reactionary videos? They don't even have the time to stomach an entire dating show, but they sure enough will come over here to hear a reaction. And at the same time, those people's names are being publicized. I'm talking about free promotion like never before, but they don't see that. They look at it as you're eating, you're benefiting. Look at his views. Look at this. Fam, look how much views you get on your videos, Kendra. Look at how much views you get on your video compared to what I get. My goodness, I don't even get no views. You'll post a video about some crap and get 100,000 views. I'll do a reactionary video for 3 hours and get only 2,000 views. And you crying. Oh my goodness. Yo, when I tell you, the selfishness of people is unbearable, fam. And you know what's so funny? My content is actually better. But your content get more views. You make more money and you still not happy. That's bad, man. Yo, when people don't want to see other people eat, fam, that's like the worst. And it's only with our people. Our people don't like to see each other eat. You know how big YouTube is? And we got people like this that disrespect all men? And you supposed to be setting men up on dates with women? So you mean to tell me, Kendra, when you talking to male guests who are calling in for a date, you look at them as having a small wee-wee? That's how you see them. Because you can't just say something like that about a man because he do reactions and say, oh, he spent all his time in his house waiting for me to make a video so he could react to a video. Really? Come on, man. This is sad.
Because you would desire that. So just know, all you men that are taking my comments, because what happens is y'all only take women. How come y'all not commenting on the men that come on my show?
Who cares?
That be full of shit.
So you know that the women that come on your platform is full of crap. You know that. You see that? Kendra knows that the women that come on her platform be full of crap. But she get mad when you brothers react to just those videos. She want you to talk about the men that are full of crap. What if they don't want to talk about those men? That's their prerogative. Why are you in your feelings about that? My job is to show brothers female nature and various other issues. Not only that, I talk about men issues because I've already reacted to some of Kendra G's videos with men. And I reacted on that with men. But she said, we don't do that. Now, I don't know who she's talking to, but I'm going to make this video here very clear so that she could be educated. So to all you agents, trolls, and you folks who love to run in people's DMs saying this person this person that, send her this. Let her see this video. Go ahead and tell her about this. Tell her about that. Because after this particular stream, you're going to have a bunch of other creators talking about this issue. Because this is big news. Oh, yeah. I'm probably the first one to talk about it. This is big news. Kendra G using shaming language on men that react to her videos. That's unprofessional, fam. I would have never expected Kendra to do that because I thought that she was different. I thought that she was different. I bigged her up many times. You have to understand that, fam. That's why it's a little different for me. Because every time I did streams about this, I would always say that she have a good dating show. You know what I mean? It's funny, it's entertaining, and at the same time, it makes for good content for reactionary videos. So this is why a lot of people do reaction videos with her content. That's why I do reactions with the Pineapple Show with Melly Monaco. See, if these females get mad, oh, you keep using my material. Fam, get off YouTube. Stop posting. Because it's like, y'all don't understand the law. Y'all don't understand the rules. You want everything to yourself. How about you just focus on what you do and stop worrying about other creators that are doing reactions? Because all I see is jealousy. Do you know, fam, listen to me very carefully. Do you know that there is such thing as people that have success, a lot of success, and they're jealous of people with no success? Do you know that? Fam, you want me to tell you a secret? You want me to tell you what Kendra is really upset about? You want me to tell you? When people like me and others do reactions with her show, it makes a more entertaining show than her dating show. Oh, yeah. So what we have here is actually jealousy. Jealousy. Because reactionary shows are more entertaining. Because you get to hear what was said, and then you have the person who is giving their commentary and their breakdown on what's going on. It becomes more entertaining because you're learning, you're being educated at the same time. You have humor, laughter. It's just, it's like you get everything in one package. And that is what bothers these people. That's what bothers them. That's why they're upset. They realize that you did create a lane. See how she said, oh, y'all got to create a lane, get your own stuff? Well, we do. It's called reaction. See, nobody could do better reactions than me. There is nobody on YouTube that could do better reactionary videos than me. Nobody. Listen, I don't care if you get more views. That has nothing to do with me. The algorithm is like that. They tend to promote and push people that don't really have nothing that's interesting. You know? Creators that are actually very influential and actually have a lot of talent and make a lot of sense, they don't like to push their videos for some reason. This is why I tell y'all to get the likes up. That way it could push the videos in the algorithm so that we can grow. This is what they're afraid of. Your influence. The fact that you're able to make reactionary videos that are so influential and so entertaining. They're like, man, all this guy got to do is just make reactionary videos with my content and he'll be successful. And that's what bothers them. Yeah. That's what they're afraid of. That's what bothers them. And the fact that you're able to eat. You're able to eat. They don't want you to eat. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. This is not even about people doing commentary. This is about people not wanting other people to eat. That's what this is about. They don't want you to eat. It's crazy.
I only take women. How come y'all not commenting on the men that come on my show that be full of shit? I only take women. How come y'all not commenting on the men that come on my show that be full of shit?
Why don't you comment on them? Why don't you do that? I do what I want to do. How about you do that? How about you comment on all the men that are full of crap? You're mad because brothers are making reactions showing the women that are doing crazy things, and that's bothering you. That's crazy, fam. This doesn't make any sense. But anyway, let's go.
I can see if y'all were breaking your brothers down and saying, as a man, you should step up. So let them know right now, any man that takes my comment, my show, my content, to make comments on, they all have small penises.
Wow.
And that's why. Because they have big penises, they be out with their woman. But instead, they got to keep their ass in the house to watch what I'm doing on my show because they was born with a small penis and they can't get no vagina. Any man
this is crazy
that takes my comment, my show, my content, to make comments on, they all have small penises, and that's why. Because they have big penises, they be out with their woman. But instead, they gotta keep that.
So why you're not out with your man? Answer that question. You talking about us brothers, why we're not out. You're talking about us brothers on why we're not out with our women, but yet you're online talking about dating stuff, but you're not with no man, and you don't have a husband. What about that? See, you don't want to talk about that. See, you don't have a husband, but you're trying to hook people up on dates. Think about that. See, one of the biggest mistakes that you're making, Kendra, is that you're supposed to be neutral. You see the news media? When the news media share news, if you notice, they're neutral. They don't get into their feelings, their emotions about stories. They just focus on telling the story, keeping it moving. You took a side. Bad business practices. You started to shame men. Bad move. Because now all the male following, they're going to hear this and they're going to be like, wow. And this is no wonder why you got other creators talking about you. You have creators out there that said you stole Kevin Samuels' entire style. You have creators out there that said this. And you know what's so interesting? When they said this, I actually tried to defend you by saying, nah, Kendra's show is, you know what I'm saying, it's original, it's this, it's that, you know what I'm saying? But when you really think about it, you're doing things that are similar to Kevin Samuels. May not be word for word the same thing, but you're doing things that is actually pretty much the same. And you found success. But rather than you humbling yourself, instead, you decide to crap on the male audience. Because what you said about male creators, it wasn't just to us. That goes out to all men. That's how we men take that. So when I make this particular stream, you have to understand that all men are listening to this and they're saying, hold up. So she's using shaming tactics on us brothers? Okay, cool. That's all I needed to hear, fam. That's all I needed to hear.
Yes, in the house to watch what I'm doing on my show because they was born with a small penis and they can't get no vagina. So just know, anytime y'all see somebody taking my content.
Anytime you see anybody doing reactions with Kendra G content, it means that they have a small wee-wee. You see that? So I guess that means that if I do a reaction with Kendra G, that means something wrong with me. Hey, it is what it is, right? I guess, right? Them shaming tactics don't work with us brothers, but let's go.
That's what they are.
That's what it is.
Back to you. All right. So, have you ever been married?
Anyway, fam, that's pretty much that. So I'm going to give you my final words, final thoughts on this particular issue. Let me load down that particular volume. Kendra G has pretty much made a very, very horrible mistake by stepping out of character. Rather than remaining professional, she decided to take shots at creators who share their thoughts and criticism about her content. And she looked at it as if though they're stealing something from her, when we have a right to report and do commentary as long as it's transformative in nature. Now, the only thing you can't do, for the record, with Kendra G's content, I have to make this publicly clear because, again, we're dealing with knowledge. You can't take a Kendra G video segment and just put it on your platform. You can't do that. You have to share commentary, criticism, reaction. You have to speak. You have to share something. You got to make it transformative in nature. You can't mirror her content. That goes against the rules. You can't do that. Under those circumstances, she can get you. But if you're doing commentary and criticism, she already doesn't know the rules. She's into media. She's supposed to know this. That's why I'm very, very surprised and disappointed that she would even say something like that. That literally messed up her entire brand and her name. She should have never did that. And with us brothers, it's not going to slide that easy. It's not going to go away. We're going to always remember this. So that being said, I hope everybody gained something from this particular video. Kendra G used shaman language, fam. Shaman language on men who react to her videos. Yeah. That being said, appreciate everybody coming through this morning to the show. Black Male Advice TV. Best reactionary channel on YouTube, hands down. Shout out to all the new members. Shout out to everybody who supported via Cash App. Who's that? Paraya. I see you. Too Tall. Welcome to the membership. I know I missed a couple of people. Jazz King. Rollo for the 10. Said, I'm glad you calling it out as of late. I'm glad you calling it out as of late. That say, I see homegirl upset. I see this yesterday on an early live stream, on an earlier live. It's a shame. Most men don't get it. The likes up. Oh, don't get the likes up and support the platform, folks. I appreciate that. Anyway, we're going to get up on out of here. Shout out to Rebel for Almighty for the 3. If I missed anybody, my apologies. We got to get up on out of here. It is what it is. All right. Shout out to Timothy for the 5 on the Cash App. Shout out to Sean for the 5 on the Cash App. Appreciate your support. And Devontae for the 5 on the Cash App. And Alan for the 10. I'll catch you all on the next stream. We're going to go live later on in the day. It is what it is. Black Male Advice TV, the #1 reactionary channel on YouTube. Hands down, we provide the best commentary and criticism in the business. There is nobody else that does a better job, fam. Nobody. Catch you in the next video. I'm out, fam. Peace. We out.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and